Yo, so what did we accomplish in 2022? We got into Summit. That's one. We got into Summit. That's a big one. That's a really big one. It was us versus the world. But we got it done. Literally, we got it done. Thank you guys for that. Greatly appreciate that, for real. Did we hit 1,000 subs twice? I believe we hit 1,000 subs twice. I believe we hit it early in the year, and then we actually almost hit 2K again. You guys remember that, right? I believe that was all this year. Then, of course, approaching 50K on YouTube. That's a big milestone. I went up like almost plus 30K. Wow, sorry. I went up at least plus 25K on YouTube. Like, it's cool. One Evo 2022. I got my Evo right there. I wish we got a trophy too, but got my medal over there. And then consistent streams and uploads. Now, this is more so for the people that have been watching me for a really long time. I don't even need to say this because you can definitely see the difference in terms of like uploading to YouTube and streaming on Twitch since 2020, right? Consistency has been great. Honestly, the consistency has been great. And back, I want to say maybe in 2021 where I didn't have too much going on, so I could stream a lot longer in the day. Sometimes we'd be doing 2 streams a day. It's crazy, bro. It's actually crazy. Can't really do that now. But it was fun. It was fun during that time. Very, very fun. And then lastly, of course, we have, of course, PFG Community Manager. I went from competing in Multiverses to actually being a part of the team and helping out with it. I'm happy. Realistically, I'm definitely happy. But outside of those things, I think that's been 2022 in a nutshell at the moment. Like, I think that's just been my 2022. And even though it's not like a long laundry list of stuff, it doesn't need to be. I actually think for the most part that's a pretty accomplished year, you know. I think it's one of my better years for sure, especially just in the gaming space in general. So clap it up. You guys were a part of this too. Some of these things are literally not possible without you guys, so thank you for being the better part of it. I greatly appreciate it. Light pats, light pats, light pats. Let's talk about 2023, right? So, I told you guys already, I'm not really a New Year's resolution kind of person. I'm not. I get excited about New Year's because the rest of the world is excited about it. And I like to actually entertain their excitement and join in with them. And like, Happy New Year's, like I'll always say that, right? But when it comes to resolutions and goals, things don't change that hard for me because they're like things that I've already been working towards. But funny enough, there actually are some new things that I realized that I cared about a lot more in 2022 that I would like to give more attention to going forward. So even if the new year wasn't right around the corner, I would still dictate time to giving more attention to certain things. Like sponsorships. As you guys know, I'm still a competitor. Or am I? You'll find out. So in terms of sponsorships, right, I would actually like to get signed to a tier 1 team in order to pursue my competitive dreams, or just to be like a content creator on a tier 1 team. That's a goal that I have. Is it in the works right now? Who knows? I wouldn't tell you. Find out. Be surprised. Working out. I told you guys I didn't actually tell all you guys, but as you saw in my photos, I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I don't want to say I'm fat. I'm not fat. I'm not fat. I'm not like super duper overweight. I don't even think I'm chubby, but I often look to the times where I was really in shape, and I just keep remembering that. And I don't like how I've let myself go, appearance wise. So it's time to snap that shit back into shape. I've been actually dieting. It's been like a week and a half. This is the same diet I used before, where I actually I lost, I want to say how much, I lost 13 pounds, right? It was annoying, but consistency pays off. And so I actually invested in like a gym set for me to use. I've been dieting. Already been dieting. Like I said, it's been like a week and a half, which is not a lot of time, but still, I feel like the early stages of dieting are always the most annoying because you go from doing whatever you want to immediately being like, control yourself, motherfucker. But I think it's better. Health-wise, of course, obviously, but then appearance-wise too. Appearance-wise, like I said, I dyed my hair a bunch, so my hair is pretty much dead. So even if I like wanted to do dreads or I wanted to braid my hair, I think my hair would just break. So therefore, it's pretty annoying because I want longer hair, but I think that I need to do it correctly. So I need to shave this off and sadly restart. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I don't even remember what I look like with short hair, like outside of photos. And I'm not too excited about it, but hey, I could wear hats for the time being. It doesn't matter. Let me see. Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it appearance wise. Let me see. Languages. I'm still trying to learn Spanish. It's hard as fuck. Really, it is hard as fuck. I don't care what nobody says, right? Like, people learn languages at different paces. I actually genuinely respect anybody that can speak more than one language, because damn it, bro, it's hard. I don't care if your household spoke both languages and you were blessed to have both. You speak 2 languages, I think that's awesome. Dead ass. And so I'm trying to get on that level, because the way I look at life is like, genuinely, if we only have one life, right? I don't want to go through this life only knowing how to speak one thing. And once I learned Spanish, I would like to invest time into Japanese. Honestly, I wanted to try to invest time into both at the same time. So we'll see how that goes, right? I casually do Duolingo on the side, but I think that I need to take more of a harder initiative. So I'm going to be exploring different options to trying to expedite the process, because I feel like it sucks. I'm taking too long, you know? Art. Guys, I can draw. I mean, you saw that little thing that I had on my IG, right? But let me tell you a story. Back in the day, I used to draw a lot. I had a nice fat portfolio filled with art, drawings, etc., etc. And it was really good. I at least think it was really good, right? This is around the time of deviant art and shit too. I moved with my mom and blah, 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 and it got lost. That portfolio meant so much to me, and it got lost during the move. So that, when I was younger, killed my entire motivation to continue art. That's why I don't draw anymore. So I think art is a gateway to freedom. That's how I look at art, period. Even if it's like, if it's musical, video games, just manga, anything, I look at it as a gateway to freedom, straight up. You can do anything with art, and there's so many different styles and methods you can go and things you could do. And so I have my nice little iPad over there, and I'm going to practice drawing on my own time until I feel comfortable, because drawing on like a tablet is fucking hard, man. It's so much different from like pencil to paper, but like when you actually go on a tablet, I feel like, what am I doing? So yeah, that's a little hobby of mine that I don't talk about much, specifically for that reason, but something that I would like to do more, and I will do more. Smash. What do you guys think? Do you think I miss Smash? Do you think I miss competing in Smash Brothers? Don't worry, Multiverses is on this list of things too, but we're gonna talk about Smash real quick. I miss competing in Smash, but I actually don't know if I want to do it anymore. If I look back on my entire Smash career, from Brawl to now, I have had a great run. Genuinely, I have had a great run. The thing that makes me cut on Ultimate is Sora alone. That's it. I love Ultimate, but there is something that I hate about it, genuinely, outside of the netcode. I do not like the meta at all. At all. So get this, right? With Brawl had a lot of balance issues in terms of, well, mainly Meta Knight and Ice Climbers, right? But for the most part, especially if you cross those two characters out, there were a lot of characters that could actually fight and do shit and whatever. Now, what it took to be good with those broken ass characters is something that's been lost going forward in Smash. When I'm playing Ultimate, it just seems like if you're not playing a lame ass, boring to watch or boring to fight zoner, or you're not playing Steve and Kazuya, then you're basically fighting an uphill battle. Granted, there are a couple characters in the game that can be played aggressively, that can be flashy and cool and blah blah blah, but at the end of the day, I think Ultimate doesn't actually have enough things to not reward playing a zoner archetype ass character. It's boring, right? Like, I hate it. So because of that, sometimes playing Ultimate is a drag due to this. doesn't mean the game sucks at all. That's just how I feel, right? And so to have to compete in that does not sound enjoyable to me, but I miss competition because at heart I'm a competitor. So what I'm going to allow myself to do is I'm going to attend one local and one major, and off of that alone, how I feel at those events is going to determine whether or not I actually continue competing in Smash. Straight up. Now, don't get me wrong. If I come around and I get like signed to a team and they want me to participate in Smash tournaments, I'm going to do it. I very well can compete. I can suck it up because I love Smash and I do love Ultimate. It's just annoying to play at the moment. It's very annoying to play. There are things that I could do better on my end, especially when it comes to dealing with those matchups that I think are just boring. Well, to be honest, you can't really not make a matchup like it's going to be boring even if you're good at it. However, there are definitely things that I could be doing a lot better in terms of preparing myself for matchups that I might not like or feel uncomfortable in. So the responsibility always falls on me at that point, obviously, right? I think right now I'm more interested in having other people come over, whether they're inactive or active, and just playing them here at my place and making content out of that. But it's hard to just, I don't know, like first to 10 versus this person. That's so boring to me as a content pitch. You know what I'm saying? Highlights of this match. Like even when I uploaded the gameplay of me and Cosmos, I thought that was boring content. People watched it, obviously, but I thought that was boring. That doesn't feel like content to me at all. So that's just how I look at that. But Sora 100% keeps me playing Ultimate, and Sora keeps Ultimate fresh for me. God bless that character getting in the game, because woo! And then in terms of Melee, as you guys have seen, I've been playing ranked a lot. Like a lot. On like sometimes I don't play on stream, I just play off stream, right? Melee has been extremely fun to play. I fucking love it. I have no goals. So yeah, there is no goals of like becoming a Melee top player, nothing. No, my goal is literally beat as many Melee players as possible. That's it. That's literally my goal. Be a Brawl ult Smash 4 player and beat as many Melee players as possible, or lose. There's nothing I lose from losing in that game. I just want to beat them and quit. That's literally it. But I have fun doing it because Melee's fun. And getting better at Melee also feels good too. So yeah, I have no goals of like going to tournaments and entering tournaments and doing this and doing that. I'm just like a slippy ranked fiend and that's it. Done. Multiverses. How many multiverses players we got in here? Oh, by the way, chat, I'm going to put full focus into playing Sora and Fox. I thought about playing Joker too. So like if I ever did play 3 characters, he'd be there, but I want to main Sora and Fox and call it a day. Where's my cat? Oh. Right? Do you agree? No, you don't agree. Out. Goodbye. All right, no goodbye. Let me see. So yeah, multiverses. I can't compete. Surprise. It's not really a surprise. I cannot compete. Why? I work for PFG. That means I can't compete, even as the community manager. So something that I have to ask y'all to do for me is to let it go, like I have to. Okay? It's sad, I know, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, it sucks. And my cat is destroying my hand. You gotta go. Goodbye. I gotta let it go. Like I have. But it's still poo-poo, but it's stupid. I mean, it's a lot more complicated of a situation. It's not just that cut and dry. But at the end of the day, I just can't. And that's the end of it. So yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I can play casually. Of course, hell yeah. That's where the Coliseum and the content comes in, baby. Come on. Like, even with not being able to like compete, there's still like other shit that I can do, right? Now, don't hold your breath. Hopefully one day I can. Ain't no promises, but hopefully one day. Hopefully one day. But for now, consider me just a professional silly Q player, right? Consider me professional at silly Q. Commentate. I'm sure I could commentate, but Playing, no. But I don't want to commentate. I want to play. I want to play. But however, it's cool to be able to just help out with the game and help it succeed and open up opportunities for other players. So guys, don't worry. It's cool. It's like bittersweet. The bitterness is you lose the competition. The sweetness is just everything else that comes with it. And I made that decision. I don't really have any regrets. I'm not gonna lie. So just keep that in mind. Trying to think what else for multiverses. I think the game, honestly, especially like next year, is gonna fucking go crazy. I'm not worried at all. In fact, I'm excited for when people can finally. I think people are gonna be really happy. So I think shit is bright. It's gonna be hype. Watch. And I have some stuff cooking up for the community, guys. Cooking up, but not some ninja shit. I'm gonna execute. You guys will see. And it's not locked to just NA. All right. I'm gonna be like communicating with everywhere else as well. So let's get it. Earth is back to competing after being a playtester. It's good. I'm happy that they got to come back. A lot. I don't do just community management stuff though. I do a lot. I do like a lot of different stuff. A lot. So content creation, guys. It's time to expand. And by that, I mean expand to more games, even more games. That's it. And just other forms of content too. They don't even just need to be games. I need to, I be watching like a lot of YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube, right? And there are just so many good creators that are just going outside of the box and going wild and just doing like really crazy stuff. And it's just like, damn, I need to think of something. Doesn't need to be a direct mimic of them, but I need to like think of something that will actually make me stand out. And so that's where the expansion comes in. And then on top of what I already do, I have to improve at it. I actually think me as an editor, I have to improve myself also, because it's just a good skill to have, right? Sure, you can hire editors that are way more talented and they can do all this shit, but you should still be able to do things up to a certain level on your own. And I think that's something that I need to invest more time into getting better at. There are like goals and stuff that I have set that I think I feel like personally I would feel much better completing them a lot early. I get really distracted easily, really distracted and really thrown off track and off timeline a lot of the times when it comes to Twitch, not YouTube, when it comes to Twitch. So we'll complete a goal, but then you'll be waiting a while for me to actually complete the thing that was a part of the goal. And I want to do better at actually, well, now I want to, but I'm going to do better at actually completing things a lot faster or getting to things a lot faster. I admittedly get really distracted, really distracted, and I'm like all over the place because there's a lot of things I want to do that sometimes it becomes too much and then I don't pick anything because I don't know what to do. And that's something that I need to have better control over. Channel points. I'm gonna reduce the prices. The prices were only that high because the trolls wanted me to keep drinking water until I had to use the bathroom all day. That is literally why I did that. And so I can make them lower. So yeah, gonna reduce those points. Salty Bets is popular. And even when we had that stream the other day with Salty Bets, it was still successful. Yo, people came through, bro. People came through, dog. They came through. And so we can use Salty Bets, of course, to make channel points more engaging and rewarding to you. And with crowd control streams, as I said, some streams I'm going to do channel points only. Some streams I'm going to do money only. There's content specifically where it's more exciting when it's actually cash. And then there's content that works when it's just channel points. That's pretty much how I'm going to dictate it. So yeah, when it comes to like people requesting certain things or games and stuff like that, I actually need to sit down a lot more. And I have to think about many variables before I agree to it or not, because a lot of the time I'm just going to play what I want when I want to. Street Fighter 6. Oh wait, before I even do that, I'm gonna attempt to do longer streams. I can't say that I'm for certain going to be able to, just because I'm already doing so much. My schedule isn't like it once was before. I kind of feel bad for East Coast always, because you guys catch me, like, you catch streams like super late, but that's out of my control given my schedule, especially like having a job. Like, I can't just be like, well, all right, gonna go live at 1 even though like I got work. Like, you can't do that. So honestly, if you can't make it, it's unfortunate, but I get it. But don't make me feel bad about it, because that's also not fair. Attempting to stream longer, I'm gonna try. Straight up. Reduce videos per week. I think a video a day. Yo, I've been doing a video a day all of December. Today is actually the 30, like, this video 31 coming out today, and it's just like, damn. All right, I'm definitely taking a quick little break in January. I need to. I absolutely have to. I have no regrets doing this, and even the months before, like October, November, I have no regrets uploading as much as I did. But I think that overall I should reduce the amount of videos per week, and then actually put more time into videos to make them pop even harder. So that's what I'm going to do. Street Fighter 6 and Project L, I have them grouped together. Those are two games that I absolutely want to compete in on a local and major level. Yeah, I did. Thank you. And so I'm going to be putting a lot of focus into those games, because straight up, I want to succeed in them. It's very fulfilling learning traditional fighters like that. And of course, even just like winning, winning in that it's like a different kind of good feeling than winning in Smash. And there's like a different kind of winning in Smash than those games. It feels different, but both feel good. Oh, my cat's just looking out the window. So like, I don't know. You know, I know a lot of my like community doesn't really watch traditional fighters. So even when I play those games, there's like a noticeable dip in viewership. But the thing that made me stream so consistently from 2020 to now was the fact that I didn't give a fuck about numbers at all. I cared about having fun. And I got to keep that principle going, because if I continue to just do what I want and have fun, eventually, if it's supposed to happen in my life, the viewership and success will come. And so as long as I keep that philosophy, I'll always feel like making content is enjoyable and not a job. So that's what I'm going to do with Street Fighter 6 and Project L. I'm going to be grinding those games a lot, like actually. So just keep in mind, it's coming. And of course, like, the crowd for those games is more my vibe. I like the raw energy of the FGC. Just, this shit is great. Valorant, of course, is me stepping out of my comfort zone, and I've been having a good time exploring that. I actually just hit Silver 3, so I'm pretty proud of that. And yeah, it's just a big venture out of my comfort zone, a new adventure, and it's excellent for content. I have no aspirations to go pro in Valorant at all. I just want to be the best player I possibly can be, and then just enjoy playing the game as the best player I possibly can be. That's all I want with Valorant. And just like venturing into these other games allows me to meet more people, collab with more people. It's just overall great, especially like, not even just for branding, just like getting to meet people. People are interesting, says an extrovert. Metafy. I actually want to do less coaching. So the students that I have right now, I'm going to be sending out like messages again, because some students, they book and they kind of just vanish. And so I need to make sure that they're okay, et cetera, so we can get their stuff done. And yeah, I'm going to finish lessons from existing students. Then I'm going to close the ability to sign up for lessons. This could be 2 months, 3 months, could be half a year. Haven't decided yet. So if you ever wanted to get lessons from me, now would be the time to do so before I actually shut it down and not allow people to book lessons for a while. So just keep that in mind. I need more time, and Metafy takes away from that time. And as much as I love coaching, I specifically need more me time, because with everything that I'm doing, man, I don't be having me time like that. I don't be having like a social life like that. I just kind of be in my room, just always grinding. And I'm a very like outdoorsy, like people, talking to people, hanging out person. So yeah, I need to do that more. It's important. And then traveling, I have a problem. I am not good at traveling in terms of flights. Flights stress me out. They stress me out as they get closer. It stresses me out while I'm on the plane. It sucks. and fighting those stresses and anxieties is like really hard. Especially I think I developed like in-flight claustrophobia, and I don't want to just say, yeah, I developed it. Like, I'm not about to diagnose myself, but from what I see and from what I've talked about with the specialist, it seems like I have a fucking problem when it comes to just being on the plane itself. It sucks. This is just outside of the whole station tube dysfunction thing. It blows like hard. So even doing like the smallest flight is difficult. Back where I've been flying for so many years, this wasn't really a problem at all. So I don't even know where it developed from or how it happened, but it did, and it's something that I need to actually get over. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I'm trying my best. I'm afraid of heights, but not to that level where being on a plane and being up high bothers me anymore. That's the least of my worries, being on the flight. And then lastly, it's like, I think. So, I've been here in California, right? But I don't want to be here. I don't hate California. There are some cool things about Cali, especially some perks to living here too, especially in this industry of content creation and like gaming. Like, you'd be a fool to not be here. However, my heart and mind are always back home in New York and New Jersey. And so I think 2 years time from now, I'm going to go back. Hopefully within that time I've succeeded hard. But even if I haven't, I think I need to go back. It's just where I belong. Like, literally, it's where I belong. Got so much out there. Just the vibe, everything, man. Like, it's just me, period. It sucks too, because I think it makes me like sad, like throughout the day randomly, just on its own. Because I thought like, yeah, I'll be here for like 2 years. I'll give it like 2 years here and see how I feel. But like, this constant feeling of, damn, I need to go back. It makes me upset. I don't like thinking about it, because again, it almost makes it sound like I'm bitching constantly about like California. But no matter where I go, I would do this. However, nothing will ever be Ohio, I'll tell you that. Thank God. And yeah, California is one of the better states to live in too. Who knows? Maybe like within the 2 years time I changed my mind and like shit really popped off here and I'm way happier. I don't know if that'll happen. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, anyway, that's everything I'm looking forward to in 2023. Hopefully we go above and beyond in our accomplishments. Hopefully this community stays tight and compact, and we welcome in more people. And if you go, for whatever reason you may leave, it's okay. I enjoyed the time that you spent here. Thank you for being a part of things up till now, and I wish you the best in your future endeavors. Because I don't believe in like begging anybody to stay in your community. Also, like, I would never like beg someone, please come back. You gotta come back. You're like, don't go. It's just, no. I want people to be here that want to be here, that want to support me, period. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have on the horizons for 2023. And I thank you guys again for everything this year. And hopefully next year is even better. Let's see what happens, right? Cheers. Have a good New Year's.